Hey everybody, welcome to Website Wednesday. Every Wednesday I review a website. I look at your website, I tell you everything that I think is wrong with it. Then we actually recreate your website and show you what we think it should look like. You actually get a brand new design. Not only that, but if you're chosen, I send you a box of popcorn, I send you your new website so you can take it to a designer and have them lay it out. It's going to make you a lot more money. A lot of us are just making the same mistakes over and over on our websites, and they're not performing very well for us. So if you want your website chosen, you have 52 chances to win every year. Just go to businessmadesimple.com/website. Go to businessmadesimple.com/website. Or if you're looking at this on your computer, just hold your phone up to that QR code. Then all you have to do is hit a button, enter your domain name, and you are entered to win. You have 52 chances for me to review your website. All of this, by the way, is brought to you by my company, businessmadesimple.com. It's an online platform that has all of my courses that take the mystery out of running a business. And also there's live content. So I coach every month live on that platform, and you get it all for one low price. All right, let's look at a website that we chose this week. It is Fashion Cleaners out of Omaha, Nebraska. So the first thing that I see when I look at this website is I see a lot of text, a lot of words, mostly here at the bottom, but also here at the top, we've got a lot of congestion. This is a traffic jam of links. And what's interesting is none of them actually seem important. And then also, when I saw Fashion Cleaners, I don't know why I thought of Fashion Island in California, out there in LA. It's that big office complex out there. And I assumed, even with the folded laundry here, I assumed that you were a janitorial service. Now, the only reason I say that, because I don't think a lot of people are going to assume that, I say that to let you know that when somebody goes to your website, their mind goes wandering. I mean, they are all over the place, and they're going to just chase squirrels everywhere, and you're not going to be able to control that. So you're going to want an image or some text right there that says exactly what you do so that their mind cannot wander. So there's a lot going on with this website, but let's actually break it down a little bit so that we can see specifically what's wrong. And of course, if this is not your website, you're probably making some of the exact same mistakes. Well, let's look at the top navigation. There's way too much information in the first inch, right? And everything seems like a priority, therefore nothing seems like a priority. I mean, as you look at what's on your screen right now, which button do you think this Fashion Cleaners wants me to press? There's nothing. I mean, and their top right, which is your dominant real estate, that's where your main call to action goes, you have actually employment opportunities. So rather than telling people, look, if you give us some money, we'll clean your clothes, you're actually saying, look, if you want a job, apply here. That's a very small number of people, and yet you've given that your dominant space. Also, the name makes me think, again, that you're a janitorial service. I'm not sure why I thought that, but I just wanted you to know that's where my mind went first. And of course, it takes a lot of energy to deconstruct an idea if somebody has gotten confused. So you always want to ask the question when you're designing a website or when you're putting together your website for your business, how could I be misunderstood? And if you can be misunderstood, start over. You should never actually confuse people. Our mantra at StoryBrand and Business Made Simple is if you confuse, you lose. Okay, so also you've got some adjectives here: passion, service, and innovation. These adjectives are elusive, and they're not about the customer. These may be your core values, but in my opinion, like, I've never wanted to find a cleaners and call them and said, hey, before I bring my dress shirts in, are you passionate and do you do good service and are you innovative? Nobody has those questions. They wonder if they can get it the same day. They wonder if you pick it up at their door. So you're answering questions with this extremely valuable real estate that nobody is asking. And you're missing an opportunity. I call it hooks in the pond. You could put hooks in the pond and catch more fish. Instead, you put these, and those aren't hooks. They're just empty fishing line that no fish is going to bite. There's also no clear call to action. Every one of these links looks exactly the same. Every one looks just as important as the other. And there's no place to say create an account. So you've got that a little bit down on the website, but again, top right is your dominant real estate. I think you simply have too much going on. Look at what all you're asking me to do. Follow you on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, I think, Pinterest, whatever that one is. customer login, schedule a pickup, sign up, COVID-19, which is just a virus. I guess I click there. I mean, are there really people going to your website to click COVID-19? Again, this dates our time here, but at the same time, they're not. And then you've got some passion, service, innovation, about us, locations, services, commercial services, delivery, laundry service, blog, community, employment. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 calls to action. Now, this works just like a retail store. If I walked into your retail store and you said, hello, welcome to Fashion Cleaners. Would you like to know about us, or would you like to know our locations, or would you like to know what services we offer? Do you want to know about our commercial services? Do you want to know whether we deliver? We also have laundry service, I want you to know. We also have a blog. If you click on that, I can read it to you. There's a community. Apparently, there's a community. I don't know what that means. Also, would you like a job? And then call us if you don't want to. If you want to just step outside, you can call us. And then here's our email address. Also, we're on Facebook. It would take you 5 minutes, and none of this seems important. What you would do if somebody walked into your physical location is you would say, "How can I help you?" That's it. And they would probably say, "I need some shirts cleaned." It's a very simple conversation, and so we want to mimic some of that. A lot of these links can go down into the junk drawer of your website. Again, the dominant CTA spot, call to action spot, is actually wasted, and that's your top right. And let me show you why it's your top right. It's because when somebody goes to your website, their eye starts top left, then it goes top right, then it scrolls through the middle, then it scrolls through the bottom of the header. So let's see what we've got. We've got your phone number. We've got COVID-19, which is your dominant real estate. We know that you have passion, service, and innovation, which I don't know how that translates into me getting value. And then you've got a bunch of links, just way too much information. So I think your header's a little cluttered. When we build your new website, which I'm going to show you in a second, we're going to get rid of all of that. Okay, then let's look at the rest of the website. Let's zoom in on the big dominant headline part of your website. And you've got some issues here as well. This needs a header that has a controlling idea. The controlling idea are things like next day service, or you're going to look and feel great in fresh, clean clothes. That's your controlling idea. I don't mind, because right now when I record this, we're at the end of the COVID pandemic, first ever website Wednesday. But all Fashion Cleaners locations are open. That's kind of important for right now. But at the same time, we want a better controlling idea that really lets people know what value you offer. You need a value stack, and a value stack I'll show you when I show you your new website, or the website that we created for you. But your value stack would go here, and it would say things like 24-hour pickup, laundry lockers available at certain office buildings, whatever. You need to stack value so that we know you're going to do my laundry, but if you do my laundry, it also smells great. I can also, drop it off and pick it up 24 hours. You also pick it up at my door. You're stacking the value. Not only do you get laundry, but you don't have to run errands. You're stacking value, and you're missing an opportunity to stack value here. You need a 3-step plan. When I think about switching dry cleaners, I think, gosh, that's confusing, and I'm so used to driving past this place, and that's where I pick it up. People are creatures of habits. They will not work hard to switch and give business to you. So what a 3-step plan does is it basically visually says it's easy to work with us. I'm going to show you that when we recreate your website. You also do not have enough cash registers, and a cash register is your dominant call to action. It's buy now, schedule an appointment, create an account. Those are dominant calls to action. Those are like cash registers at the front of your retail store. So if you don't have dominant calls to action all the way down the website, you don't have cash registers. So imagine running a retail store and somebody picks up some clothes and they're going to go to buy them and they can't find the cash register. They're going to eventually just put down the clothes and walk out and go to a store that has a cash register because they know how to buy things. You don't have any cash registers really on your website that are obvious. You have the one kind of toward the top, but it's not strong enough. So we need more direct calls to action, which I often refer to as cash registers. Okay, then we've got some problems down here as well. You're getting a little cute right here. Can't come to us, will come to you. First of all, can't come to us is probably should have a question mark, but can't come to us, will come to you. It would be much easier and clearer for the reader if you said, we can pick it up at your house, or 24-hour delivery, 24-hour pickup and delivery, something like that would be great. And finally, you've got a cash register here with create an account, and then request a pickup. Those are strong calls to action. You just need more of them all the way down the page. So I think you're getting a little cute with your text here. I think you should actually be clear. Also, right here, passion, service, innovation, these are your core values. You've got long paragraphs of small text. What that visually looks like when I go through a website is this is going to take me a long time to read it. And so nobody does. I guarantee you nobody reads those paragraphs, which is wasted real estate. You could be stacking value, and instead you're including short stories by Ernest Hemingway, which would probably get read more than these. So you've got, again, passion, service, and innovation is about you. It's not about the customer, and you're actually telling your story rather than inviting them into a story. Telling our story is, my grandfather started the company 75 years ago. It's been a family-run business. We take pride in our dry cleaning. That's telling your story. Inviting customers into a story is, we know how hard it is to get your dry cleaning done, and we know how frustrating it is when you walk into your closet, you don't have anything to wear. We solve that problem. You see how I'm inviting the customer into a story in which we solve their problem, and the other one, I'm telling my story. So we want to stop telling our story and start inviting customers into a story. Okay, I'm going to show you the new website for Fashion Cleaners and show you why we designed it the way we designed it. But if you want your website picked apart like this, just hold your camera on your phone up to this QR code if you're looking at it on a computer. If you're actually on your phone, just go to businessmadesimple.com/website. businessmadesimple.com/website. It is super easy. It will take you 5 seconds to enter your domain name. I pick 52 winners every year. In fact, I want to pick more. If my staff will let me, I'd love to do this every day. 52 winners, and we review them on Wednesday. You also get a physical box in the mail with some popcorn and some goodies so that you can sit back and eat popcorn and watch us review your website. I don't want you to miss out, so go and do that today. Okay, let's look at what we designed. Our designer, Emily, created a great new website for you, and this is what it looks like. So you can see the before and after. Look how much clutter is on the old website compared to the cleanliness and the ease of use and ease of understanding on the right website. So let me tell you why I chose to do this website the way I did. There are several things going on here that I think really improve your website. The first thing is we've got a strong call to action. Create an account is in the top right. But notice what is not up there. It's not all the clutter about employment and about us and follow us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. I don't know anybody who follows their dry cleaner on Facebook. I really don't. Maybe that's good for you, but I think you can put that down at the junk drawer, and people may look at it there. But we need a strong call to action, a cash register at the top right. But notice it's there twice. It's already there twice. 2 cash registers, because you never want to make it hard to take money from people. Never make it hard for them to give you money. That's the mantra. Okay, then we've got a header that states an offer. Do you love your dry cleaner? You are about to. That sort of opens up a story loop. Why would I love my dry cleaner? Nobody says they love their dry cleaner. But that's a strong motivation to switch dry cleaners. And then you defend that with a value stack. We can pick it up, you can drop it off, and we're open 24 hours. So this value stack along the top, it's the header of the website, it's the top of the website, but the bottom of that top section stacks value, adds value to the dry cleaning service only using words. So if I'll pay $8 to get a shirt cleaned, gosh, I'll pay $10 to have it picked up. I'll pay $12 to have it dropped off. If it's 24 hours, that's worth something. You're adding value. So for the $10, I get $20 worth of value. That perceived value is increased when you actually put a value stack on top of the header. Now watch this also. There's a Z pattern. Fashion cleaners, create an account. You're about to love your dry cleaner. We can pick up, drop off, 24 hours. The Z pattern is where I'm putting my words. And notice, outside of the Z pattern, there are no words. There's no words here. There's no words here. Why? Because the eye doesn't go there. The eye goes here, then here, and here. And notice all of those words, the whole thing, this is shorter than a tweet. All of these words are shorter than a tweet on Twitter. It's easy to read. I got the information I need in seconds. You're not asking me to read a book. Okay, so once we're done with the header, let's go down to the middle section, and we'll see that we've got a really clear and easy plan. The header above the plan offers value. Want fresh, clean clothes in your closet day after day? Question mark. Another story loop is opened that can only be closed if you do business with me. So we've got that. And then next we've got the subtitle that offers even more value. You've got enough to worry about. Let us help you look and feel fantastic. It's easy. So you're going to look great, and you've got enough to worry about. Let us do this. Again, it's all about the customer and the story that they're living. We've got a 3-step plan. All you need to do to work with us, it's actually very easy. Create an account. It's simple and easy. Now, I use the word easy on purpose because people don't do hard things, especially when it comes to giving you their dry cleaning, right? I'm not going to, that's not boot camp. I'm not going to work very hard to do that. So when you say, look, it's simple and easy, my brain believes it's simple and easy. And I can actually switch dry cleaners because this is much easier. Either drop off or have us pick it up. And then you have fresh, clean clothes always. So 1, 2, 3. The reason for the big 1, the big 2, and the big 3 is because this needs to look super simple and easy to execute. And then notice we've got the call to action again. We've got yet another cash register on the website. We always want to be ready to take people's money in exchange for the service that we offer, which is going to solve a problem. And then we go down here, and we've got a little bit of text down here on the 3rd section of the website, but not a whole lot. We've got another story question. Why do thousands of Nebraskans trust us with their clothes? And again, why? You're really positioning yourself as this amazing dry cleaner, but notice you're not really talking about yourself. The reason you're an amazing dry cleaner is all of the value that you give the customer. The customer, the customer, the customer. You know, a lot of times with our websites, you guys, it would be like walking into a restaurant and the waiter or the waitress handing you a menu. You've walked into the restaurant because you're hungry. You are interested in eating food to ease your hunger. You open the menu and it says, we've been in business 75 years and our chef so-and-so won a James Beard Award years ago, and now he's with us, and blah, blah, blah. And we use the finest beef, and okay, that's interesting. Turn the page. Back in 1973, our potato salad recipe was invented by, that's good. I'm getting a little bit hungry here. Okay, and then appetizers. We believe appetizers are super important because a lot of people want to nibble on something quickly before they actually order. Okay, great. I get the philosophy of appetizers. Where the heck is the food? That's what we're looking for right here. We're looking for pickup and delivery, 24-hour service. We're looking for why should I use you as a dry cleaner? Give me everything that I want to actually tangibly buy. And we've done that here. We've invited the customer into the story. Now, I want to read you, finally, we're going to get to some text. No, it's not a lot of text, but it is extremely specific. Everybody wants to look good, but nobody wants to deal with another errand. We believe you deserve better. That's why we specialize in drop-off lockers, pickup and delivery, and 24-hour service. We've taken the errand out of having clothes that look amazing. You have better things to think about. Let us handle the dry cleaning. You are now really inviting them into a story. And the story is this. You are really important. You don't have time to run more errands. That is a huge problem. It is wrong that you have to run errands and pick up and drop off your dry cleaning. An important person like you, are you kidding me? May I please serve you? I will come to your house and pick it up. Oh, king and queen of fresh clothes, you should not have to do this. You see how you're inviting them into a story in which they are important and their life just got easier? That's how you use text. If you're going to use a lot of text, that's actually how you use it. And then notice a cash register, another repeat call to action, create an account. I think we have 4 or 5 just in the 3 sections of this website that we created. And then we decluttered the page by putting a lot of the smaller text down here in what we call the junk drawer. And the junk drawer is the very bottom of the website. We often call the junk drawer the most important part of a website because it's where you put everything that you previously thought was important. So down here you can put all your Facebook and your blog and all that. I have trouble believing that anybody's reading your blog. I'm not sure that they would be doing that. The other thing that's missing from your website is a great lead generator. You've got a chance to have a little pop-up that might say, 5 current fashion trends that will make you stand out at work. Well, even though you're not a fashion retailer, you don't sell suits or whatever, that is a way to get an email address. People will give you their email address, and then you can actually email them 10 or 12 times to remind them of all the services that you offer. So I think it would be good for you to go ahead and put together a lead generator as well, a PDF people would want. So this, I think, is a much cleaner website. I think it's going to perform a lot better for you. We've done websites like this for people. We don't create websites. I just review them. We have StoryBrand certified marketing guides at marketingmadesimple.com. They can create these websites for you. But when we have done this for people, they have had 20, 30, 50, even 100% increase in revenue just from changing their website. I talked to somebody yesterday. They had a 140% increase in leads the day they changed their website, the first day, and it's maintained that for 2 years. That translates into enormous amounts of money. So if we look at the before and after, you can see the before is pretty cluttered. The after looks really simple. The text on the before is stuff that nobody will read. The text on the one that we created is stuff that people will actually read, and you're going to be great. Okay, every Wednesday I do this, and I would love to review your website. All you need to do is hold your camera up to your computer, scan that barcode, press the button that comes up on your camera there, and enter your domain name. It will take you less than 5 seconds to do it. I review 52 websites a year. Every Wednesday at Website Wednesday, I would love to review your website. Fashion cleaners, gosh, with all the wonderful services you guys offer, if I lived in Omaha, you would be my cleaner. There's absolutely no question. I just think a lot of the value that you offer, which is wonderful, is hidden in some of all that text and confusion on your current website. All you need to do is take the PDF that we'll send you in the mail and take that down to your web designer, or go to marketingmadesimple.com and hire one of our designers, and they're going to be able to have that website up for you probably within 48 hours, and you will immediately start doing better business. I'm Don Miller. Thanks for joining us on Website Wednesday. Again, go to businessmadesimple.com/website to enter your domain. I would love to review your website.